This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's a throw. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Here we go.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on 1st down. Has his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
On the give, this is Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure coming. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Smith on the coverage defensively.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamil Dean makes the play. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Shipley now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down. So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Now looking to throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Sending him on the dive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They give for the first time to Rashad White. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Matt. Himself, the former lineman, he would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
On the jump.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Dropping back to throw. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Birds got to it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles tie things up at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Okay, and the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucks have the first.
1st and 10 at the
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hook.
They're going play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
brings up 2nd
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Finds him on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
34-yard line.
They'll toss it here to Irving. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted.
That's not the defense I picked.
He wanted to with the ball off the snap.
I can tell you that right now. I don't want understand why I did that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he's gonna take
Darn, dude, you're right there.
Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the up back. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. He punted 4 times last week in the win. And his first of this week is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
1-yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot.
Back to throw now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. On and quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Throwing on 2nd. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. We're on here with Will Shipley. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
It's Barkley again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Looking in the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to try and throw it here. Chased out to his right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Sticking to the air here. To the outside, it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Final throw before the break. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bronco leading. Check out.
They'll run here following the penalty. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That freaking lineman got rocked.
Commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and 4 coming up now. Setting up to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
I missed my deep shot. I didn't see Brown till late. You hit yours. I don't understand why my safety's so slow.
Gibson now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. They go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's go.
Hand off now to Shipley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19, go.
To the air on third and long. Another drop.
That was like slow molasses. That dude was wide open when he threw it.
They do at least force this fourth down.
Wow.
The punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well.
Too well.
He'll take it from the one. And found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Once again, Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. He's going to throw it. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving now. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
Here we go.
Running for it. Here's Irving. And he's able to get this down with the 36. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Ready? Liking 18. Take over.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 13.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here. It's his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard.
I hate that automatic. I hate that. He tackled him and pulled him forward. Wow.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one instinct.
Come on, fellas.
Minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy
Hand off now to the receiver. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line, and it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Connecting on the slant. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Irvin trying to run for the first. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. They'll throw it. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball.
That's supposed to be a lob pass. He threw it back shoulder. Throw it long. I hate these damn camera angles.
So out now comes the punter. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. First play, they The quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on first and 10. They did it! He made the interception! And the Eagles have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 by 6, 60, 70,
They send a man in motion. To throw here on first down. He finds Dotson left side. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it.
Dude, that's not the play I ran. That's not the play I picked either. Wow. Why is it showing a screen?
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Looking inside the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Let's go, Rook.
Now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
31. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Ready up.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. give. This is Irving. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I had double coverage on him by accident, and he still caught it. Almighty.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st down from the 41. Plowing up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Why does my defense not get set? That's not the play I picked again.
Here's a throw. Catch me, left side by Palmer. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
You've set it down for him from the 31. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Irving on the inside give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Shaq.
Pass play coming here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit.
How do I miss that? Wow. Your own guy took you out. That's a wide open. Wide open. Man.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's back to throw.
Fudge sickle. That's a fudge sickle right there. Man. Good defense. Bad block.
With his running ability, make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give to Irving to start his drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers don't want to see this one go to overtime. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Now looking to throw. It's a Bucca on the slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Liking 18.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing now. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the up back. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And that one flies right past
That's
the end
against the
zone.
wind.
Make an effort to even hit the land
I didn't
zone,
kick that
Brock,
deep.
so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Now it's Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. He's gonna throw this one. It's complete to Cook. And he's gonna be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Going with Irving here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Okay, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready?
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. He did his job, Kate. Field goal gives him the lead. Now all eyes turn to his defense to see if they can finish this win out.
Without a doubt, Brock, the most important possession of the game about to begin as the kick is away. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So 1st down from the 41. Back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there. You're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there.
Good game, sir. Damn, going to these wide open. I couldn't get the playoff.
Over on downs. It's a win for the Buccaneers. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.